My question's about the eldership qualification, Titus 1:6, that a man must have faithful children. And are these faithful children, are they Christians? Are they simply in submission to the father while they're at home? What's your take on that?
Yeah, and I sent you a paper. I wrote a paper back in the late 1990s, as I recall, uh, for the at the time the elders of the Phoenix Reformed Baptist Church. It was right before I became an elder there, actually, and I went through the uh, translation of on the parallel passage in 1 Timothy 3:4 through 5. And when you put the two of them together, you see that it's not upon the salvific condition of the children, but that they're under control. And I think that's the only way that you can look at the fact that we are given two versions of this qualification, and the only way to read the two of them together is to read it in that way. And so that's the position that I've always held on that. That's opposite to John MacArthur's position. MacArthur's position was that all of an elder's children had to be professing believers. I just always found that odd, in the sense that that would mean that part of the qualification of being an elder is that in God's sovereignty, God elected all your children, and that's a mighty big claim in light of the fact that the parallel passage in writing to Timothy uses a different descriptor. Faithful can mean under control, as it is in Timothy. So that's definitely the position I take. I don't take the position that it is a requirement of the eldership. And it really would have been strange in the first century trying to ordain elders, and you wouldn't have yet had consistent Christian families. You'd literally have to say that the pastoral epistles could only become relevant at a later point in time. It seems the simplest way to read Titus 1:6 and 1 Timothy 3:4 through 5 together is that the children are under control. That doesn't mean that means they're not running about burning the town down at night. But I don't think that it means that they have been examined and have been found to be professing believers and live a proper life that represents that, and all the rest of that kind of stuff that you can try to throw in there. And I know there are people who disagree. I think it really stretches credulity.